And for the past 3 weeks, we've told you powerful stories and shared in-depth interviews about fighting gun violence. And 6 News will finish up our deep dive into this issue this week. But for the next 2 days, we are working with sheriff's offices to give away free gun locks. The first is going on right now in Jackson, and that's where we find our own Sherry Jones, now live at the Jackson Police Department. Sherry, how's it going?
Hi, Kira. We have been out here at the Jackson Police Department for the last hour or so, and we've already given away about 13 of these cable gun locks. We have a table full, and they actually go one cable lock per car, and people are so appreciative. It's all part of our Hope Over Violence campaign, really doing our part and partnering with the Sheriff's Department and the Jackson Police Department to keep guns out of the hands of children and adults. I'm here with Director Elmer Hitt right now. Thank you so much for partnering with us. You know, people think maybe if they hide a gun, it definitely is secure, but that's not always the case.
Certainly not. The biggest thing about hiding a gun per se is a gun's never hidden, especially if you have children in the home, and not only children. I mean even adults. If a gun is not secured either in a safe of some type or a lockbox designed for a gun or a cable lock of this type, trigger locks, that gun is not safely hidden. And we've had tragedies in our own community where certainly a small child has gotten their hands on a firearm and tragedy has occurred. And no doubt about it, kids are curious individuals. We all know that. And no matter how well you think you may have a gun hidden, certainly you just can't predict those situations where someone might stumble upon it, including our children. So use these locks that are being given out today. If you don't have one, please follow up with us. I'm sure we could get you one and take advantage of those safes and lock boxes that are out there as well.
Thank you very much for partnering with us. And again, Kira, we've given out more than a dozen in an hour. We'll be here at the Jackson Police Department for the next hour. We have lots of gun locks to give away, one per car, and we hope to see you down here. Reporting live in Jackson, Sherry Jones, back to you.
For the past 3 weeks, we've told you powerful stories and shared in-depth interviews about fighting gun violence. And 6 News will finish up our deep dive into this issue this afternoon. Since 11 o'clock this morning, we've been handing out free gun locks outside of our station here in Lansing. And that's where we find our Sherry Jones. Sherry, you're outside now. How's it going out there, Sherry?
Kira, it has been a very successful morning for us so far. We've given away more than 25 gun locks here right in front of the Wlns TV6 studios. We're just encouraging people to drive through, and we will hand you instructions and a cable lock for your gun. Captain Andy Dancer from the Ingham County Sheriff's Office has been with Jorma Duran and I all morning long, and thank you very much for your support in this endeavor. Tell us why it's important for people at home to lock their weapons either at home or in their car, in their barns.
Well, thank you for having us here. We really enjoy being here. Obviously, safety is our #1 priority here, and we just want folks to be safe with the weapons they have at home, store them in a safe location out of the reach. But this is just one added layer of protection to have these gun locks with them and available to secure their weapon with.
You know, we're learning that gun violence is really now the #1 killer of young people. We see it in our communities here. So if we gave away, dozens of these, that's one more gun that's secure.
Yeah, exactly. We'd like more and more people to come out here and get these gun locks. And every gun that we do secure, yes, that's a potential accident that we can avoid.
You know, someone told me during one of my interviews this week, all month long we've been talking about gun violence and getting solutions, and that hiding a gun is not locking a gun.
Yeah, for sure. That's the worst thing you can do. Kids are very creative. They're curious. They're going to look around for these things. So make sure it's secure with a lock, hopefully in a locked, secure place. Don't just hide the gun.
All right. Captain Dancer, thank you very much for being here. Again, we'll be here in the half circle drive of Wlns TV6. Jorma Duran will be joining Captain Andy Dancer. We gave away nearly 30 gun locks in Jackson yesterday, so that means a dozen more guns are safe in our community. Reporting live in front of TV6, I'm Sherry Jones. Back to you, Kira.
Well, today is the day, and we here at 6 News are hosting a drug drop-off event, and it's for people to come and get rid of those unused, unwanted, or expired medications that are just lying around at home. It's happening right now, and Nate Salazar is out front of our studios with a look at how things are going. Nate?
Well, Kiera, I'm out here at our little station we've got set up in front of our station, and it started at 10:30 this morning, and almost immediately we had people coming in and dropping off those unused medications. But they're not just dropping it off to us. We've got Ingham County Sheriff's Office here to help facilitate the drop-off, and with me is Ingham County Sheriff Scott Rigglesworth. Sheriff, why should people consider participating in an event like this?
Yeah, we're happy to partner with TV6. Thanks for the invitation. And, twofold. Number one, it gets these medicines out of our medicine cabinets and potentially out of the hands of somebody that may use them improperly, on top of bettering our environment by making sure that these meds get properly disposed of.
For sure, and I know that we've got a drop box out here for people to put those medications inside. Why shouldn't they just, throw them in the trash or flush them down the toilet?
Again, for our environment, making sure they're disposed of properly. We've got 5 boxes full already, about 100 pounds worth. We'll be here till 1:30, and a lot of people are just driving up and giving us the meds. We put them in the drop box, and then we'll take care of them from there.
Gotcha. Now, is there any specific rules that people will need to know before bringing any medication here? I know there's some rules against syringes and stuff like that.
No liquids or sharps, please. Just pills.
Just pills. And so far, can you estimate how much that we've seen come through here?
Yeah, we think we've got about 100, just over 100 pounds, 5 full boxes. We're about an hour and 40 minutes into the event, and we'll be here till 1:30, come rain or shine.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much, Sheriff. Now, like he said, we will be here till 1:30, and you can come pull through our Circle Drive here at our station. That's located at 2820 East Saginaw Street in Lansing. It's just another way that 6 News is here for you. Kiera?